Greetings, Japan fans. In today's show, we are going to talk about fellowship. Maishu, arigatou gozaimasu, and welcome back to the 11th year of the Leadership Japan series. And I'm your host in Tokyo, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and the three-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, which is Zaegyo in Japanese, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery, or in Japanese, Anata mo Prezen no Tachijin. Plus, Stop Wasting Money on Training, which in Japanese is Training de Okane o Muda ni suru wa yamimashou. And all are available on Amazon. This podcast brings insights, examples, and experience about leading in Japan. Trust me, it is different here. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We're not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn. Unlike many other hosting organizations, Libsyn have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on Apple Podcasts. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show podcast. Tuesday, the Presentation Japan series. Every second Tuesday, the Business Tachijin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcaster Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show podcast. Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Before we get going, today's handy Japanese phrase is dakara, dakara, dakara. Someone says something, that something should happen, or they make some statement, and we can say, so what? What happens now? So what? To do that, we just say dakara. They say something, and we just say dakara. So what? Oh, this is going to be really bad, and if we don't get moving, then we're going to have trouble. Dakara? So what? You need to get this done right away. Dakara? So what? Unique word, dakara, dakara, dakara. This is episode number 553, and today we are talking about getting followers to follow our leadership. It's very common to hear from expat leaders here about their frustrations with leading teams in Japan. They get all of their direct reports together in a meeting room to work through some issues and reach some decisions. All goes according to plan, just like at home. Weeks roll by, and then the penny drops. The things that were agreed to in the meeting are not happening. Why is it so hard to get people who are being paid good money to do their job? They ask me. One reason is that some of the people in the meeting room looked like they were in agreement because they don't want to single themselves out as disagreeing with the boss in a public forum. They keep a low profile, teishisei in Japanese, and choose not to execute on a piece of work they think is a bad idea. The Japanese methodology is the exact opposite. Before the meeting, the boss checks in with the key people about this idea they have and gets input and feedback. Once these consultations have taken place and any necessary adjustments have been made, then the meeting is called. The attendees rubber stamp the decision and then get busy making it a reality with great haste and no resistance. Which is better? Well, in Japan, the nemoashi or groundwork method works very well because this is how things have been done around here for thousands of years. For leaders, the preferred follower is both independent and highly engaged. They know what to do and think about what they are doing, adding in extras without waiting around for the boss to tell them how to do things. Another variety of follower, which by the way is very common in Japan, is the dependent variety who are engaged but need a lot of guidance. Part of the reason here is that everyone is highly risk averse. The safest course of action is to do extremely well what the boss asks for, but don't take any initiative. In this way, the buck stops with the boss. If things go pear-shaped, then there is no blowback on the staff member. The more problematic types are the dependent staff who are disengaged. In Japan, in big companies, the staff advancement method is based on age and stage, rather than outputs. This breeds a uniformity which is easy to control, but which does not generate great results. They do their job at the minimum, and that is it. They do what they are told, but no more. The much more worrying variety is the independent staff who are disengaged. They're unhappy working for you, are capable, but not aligned with your decisions and your direction. Maybe they think you're a dill and not add any value here in Japan, and the sooner you get on a plane and buzz off to your next posting, the better. They can be internal bomb throwers sabotaging you. Find out more. We come back from the break. Today's show is brought to you by our public courses, but we also do custom in-house programs. We do them in Japanese and we do them in English, do them in our super safe classroom. We do them live online. Our show today is being brought to you by, on the 25th and 26th of April, our High Impact Presentations course. On the 26th, we'll also start our Winning with Relationships selling program, 8-week version. On the 9th of May, we'll do our Dale Carnegie course 3-day version. Our website is www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. So that's www.dale-carnegie, CARNEGIE.co.jp. You can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. So that's greg.story, STORY, at dalecarnegie.com. Don't forget to grab my business books on Japan on Amazon. Japan Sales Mastery, which is Zaegyo in Japanese. Japan Business Mastery. Japan Presentations Mastery, which is Anata mo Presen no Tachijin in translation. And Stop Wasting Money on Training, which in Japanese is Training de Okane o Budni Sunu wa Yamimashou. If you like learning by watching videos, and we have over 2,300 there for you at Tokyo Japan Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's the premier business show on Japan. That's every Monday, Tokyo time. Fridays, we have the Japan Business Mastery Show. And on Saturdays, we release Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders from SMEs all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Terebi Show. You can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Welcome back. As the leader, we have many power plays we can utilize to get the team to follow us. The obvious one is the 3 stripes on the sleeve, which says, I'm the boss. Got it? The authority power is backed up by the machine and gives us access to money and decision-making. Most staff get it and will respect the position, even when they have doubts about the incumbent. Expert power is a strong one because we bring firepower to the team and the operation. People realize we have a lot of expertise they don't possess, and we're adding value to everyone's efforts. This type of authority is hard to push back on. Reward power makes a lot of sense because we can facilitate pay rises, promotions, bonuses, study trips to cool brand name universities. I've been on those. They're pretty good. Choice projects, etc. In Japanese, we have the ame and the muchi, the sweeties and the whip. This would be the sweets part. Role model power is also effective. We are the very model of a modern leader. We tick all the boxes. We are skilled professionally, and also with working with all different types of people, and are excellent in communication. We're a star. who no one can deny. The other power play is coercive power. Those independent, disengaged, saboteur staff may need a dose of this one. If they don't want to be part of the team, then go, and we will help them out the door. Very few staff need to experience a coercive power, so we're talking about the exceptions here. The point is, there are many ways we can engage our staff and have them want to follow us willingly. A good place to start is to determine which of these categories each of the followers fits into. Then we can arrange the power structure which is the best fit for that person. Leading everyone in the same way is how amateurs approach it. The professionals lead people one by one with total customization. Thank you for joining the Leadership Japan series. If you found the program useful, then tell your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. You can contact me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Our website is www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. Until the next episode, take what you thought valuable, put it into action, because idea application is what makes winners winners. So be one of them. Remember, I'm in your corner, your go-to guy for soft skills training in Tokyo, committed to your success here in Nippon.